Good morning. Today is beautiful Sunday morning here in the Greater Toronto area. Today I've been watching some videos online. The issue I have is a driveway, interlocking driveway that has a lot of grass in it. A lot of grass. So I've been watching these videos of making your own weed killer. So I'm going to give it a try today, and let's see if it works. A lot of people say it works, but you know, it's always good to try it for yourself and see what happens. So we're going to use vinegar, the vinegar, salt, and soap method. As you can see, there's a lot of grass growing in between the blocks. So I think the first thing we're going to do is probably get the old blower out and just kind of clear all the debris off the driveway and go from there. Okay, so we've cleared the driveway. We've used the blower to kind of clean up a little bit of the debris on the driveway. So now we've got our ingredients. We've got our salt. So we're gonna use about a cup of salt per gallon. We've got 4 liters of vinegar. 4 liters equals about 3.7 gallons-ish, almost 4 gallons. So, sorry, almost 1 gallon, my mistake. 3.7 liters equals almost 1 gallon. We'll use a full bottle of pure white vinegar. Then we're going to use some soap, some dish soap as our bonding agent. It's supposed to keep the salt and vinegar mix on the plants so they die. Let's put it all together. Chosen to do it on a very bright sunny morning, early in the morning, so as the day progresses, after I spray the stuff on the driveway, hopefully the leaves will absorb it and they'll die a little faster. But let me show you what some of these things look like on my driveway. Got some broadleaf plants. Alright, so batch 1 is done. We had a little bit of a issue with the nozzle. We had to stop and clean it out a little bit. We're going to make a second batch and then continue on with the rest of the driveway. Taking me a little bit over about an hour to spray my driveway, and that's not because it actually was a long process. I just had, as I said earlier, I had a little bit of technical problems with my sprayer. Had to go in and just kind of clear out the hoses and whatnot to make sure it's working properly. But so all in all, I think it took me 15 minutes of spraying, maybe 20 at tops. So let's kind of take a look at the driveway now. Even within that short space of time, a lot of the weeds actually started to die. So this thing actually works pretty good. I showed you these weeds earlier, and you can see that some of them are already kind of keeled over and dying. Look a little less happy than they were before. So here we are about 2 hours after, it's now midday, about 2 hours after we applied the mix, the vinegar, salt, and had a little brain fart there. Vinegar, salt, and soap. So let's take a look at some of the weeds again on the driveway and see what we got. As you can see, a lot of them have dried out. These are the ones that we looked at earlier, or some of the ones that we looked at earlier. Look at this one. This one's really on its way out. Look at that. I want to show you these ones down here. Let's go down here to the back, to this corner of the driveway. Look at this. This is pretty dramatic. That's what happens 2 hours after I applied. 2 hours after I applied the mixture. All right, so it is now 5 o'clock in the evening. We are out this morning doing the spraying of the driveway. I know I gave you an update around midday, but I really needed you to see what transpired with our concoction of vinegar and salt and soap. In a few hours, wow, that's all I can say is wow. Take a look at this. Here I showed you them around. I showed you these around noon. Look at that. So I guess conclusively I can say that the mixture works pretty well. I did it on a really warm day, really hot day, to make sure that it was well absorbed by the plant, or quickly absorbed by the plant. So follow the weather, check your weather reports, and make sure it's a really nice hot day to get it done. That's it. I don't have a name for this thing. It's pretty generic. It's very environmentally safe because without the soap you could probably drink it, but it wouldn't taste that great. But it works.